Hey guys, welcome back to ArtosisCasts. Another Paralyze PvT. I'm really enjoying it, and I hope that you guys are as well. It's not exactly a deep dive, but Paralyze is practicing his ass off. He's in ASL, and yeah, I'm excited about it. It's really great to see a Protoss player performing like this and taking it this seriously. You know, honestly, I think we see a lot more top end, like up and coming Terrans practicing a lot more on ladder. In fact, I know that to be the case. I've talked to you guys before about this, where like the Terran players are more active. People have done statistical analysis. There's just more Terran players play more games than Protoss and Zerg players, and they spend more time. So like seeing a Protoss player that's practicing like a Terran, it's great to see. I'm excited about him. And that doesn't happen all the time about Protoss players. The last Protoss player I was really excited about was Ruin. And he hasn't been doing as well lately, unfortunately. I would love to see him make it in, but he hasn't been in ASL for a couple of years. Anyways, here he is, top right, Paralyze, here on Polestar. In the bottom left, we're going to have Rush, who I think would be a step up from both Royal and JYJ. Despite the fact that both Royal and JYJ have ASL championships, I think even you guys would agree that Rush is probably a little bit stronger. He didn't get those championships. Yeah, but you know, he's like, what are you gonna do? You're playing against Mini, and Mini goes Nexus first almost every game. Like, what? How are you Nexus first in the carriers? It's like literally unbeatable. Why doesn't everyone do that? Because most people are stupid. So yeah, I'm throwing that out there. Now Rush, unfortunately, as I say that, is playing against cross spot Nexus first. Oh man, there's just no fairness in this world. He's going for a factory expand. We'll see if he end scouts or box scouts here. If he end scouts, then his command center will be basically getting started as he scouts this, and that means he won't be able to punish. And we'll see what he wants to do in that position, because that is a very tough position to be in. One gate coming up for Paralyze, and we will see, does he go second gateway? Does he go gas forge? Or does he just go gas cybernetics core? He is going cross spawn scout. And this is because of Mini, who, you know, really kind of showed the Protoss players, even though Terran players were telling them forever that Nexus first is the strongest. But when Mini did that finals, I think he did 4 out of 7 games Nexus first, and he cross-scouted a lot there too. The cross-scout is just very powerful because it allows you to just take a position that's already favored and make it unbelievably favored. So he sees that Marine, and look, Cybernetics core. It's just like, you're going to skip so few probes comparatively in this type of position, and yeah, you're going to be feeling really good about it. So the probe just going to kind of sit outside. It is an end scout here for Rush. Factory is going to be finishing up. Basically, the timing of the command center is this finishes, and this guy goes down and makes the command center. So you're going to see there's no real time for him to scout this and go for a rush, because you would have already needed to start at your next depot to not get supply blocked. So yeah, that's one of the hard things about playing against Nexus first cross spawn. Now he brings this down, and see, command center gets up here, Nexus, and there, yeah, it's just like, okay, well, there's no real reaction here. It's already kind of too late, everything you could do. Maybe his Vulture can get up and get a probe, or force the probes away for a moment. Sometimes that occurs. But yeah, like, this is the tough position. This is considered the strongest build that there is cross spawn Nexus first. So where does Rush go from here? It's going to be Starport. Not surprised. Not surprised. It's like you got to take some sort of risk to try to catch back up, and the Starport is as good as any. Okay, he doesn't want to lose that Vulture. Really important that he gets some mines down and doesn't allow counter pressure to occur. But notice how Paralyze is going directly across the map. This is, in my opinion, definitely the right way to play. And if you don't have the bunker, like Dragoon Zealot absolutely crushes 3 Marines. It's not even close. He did keep 1 back instead of making a full wall, so that this Vulture can't do very much. This is going to be kind of rough. He's going to have to fight with SCVs for a moment, I think. Dragoon leads. Okay, pull up the Zealot now. Okay, second Vulture coming in definitely does help. And he should be able to push this back and lay down some mines. Now, Does Paralyze have 500 IQ and looks for this? Because this is not an uncommon follow-up for Rush. Rush uses more dropship openers than any other Pro Terran. Let me think about this for one more moment. Yes, Rush uses more dropship openers than any other Pro Terran. I had to kind of run through my memory banks there, but yeah, that is definitely the case. But it's like macro openers where he like does some harassment, armory, bunch of factories behind that type of play. Definitely a very good way to play. You know, it slows some things down, and there are some counterplays to it from Protoss's point of view. A lot of times, Protoss players will go carrier against dropship openers, but Paralyze is not very much a carrier guy, so I don't think we'll see that, but it would actually be a very good idea based on how much damage occurs or doesn't occur here. So he's going to lift off that starport because he knows that this base is going to be scouted relatively soon. You may as well save it. And here comes the drop. He's going to try to come in the side. There are 2 Dragoons waiting exactly for this. Notice he has 3 here waiting in case. And that is a bit painful. They come right up and, well, hold on. Like, he's not really getting that much. He just kind of walked back there. Okay. It was a good drop by Rush. What? What? Oh, no. That is what ends up doing a lot of damage, is the second 2 going in the front. Really should have just left 1 goon here on hold position. Would have changed everything. You can technically bomb it out with the mines, but yeah, that was a big mistake from Paralyze. So now Rush has dealt a ton of damage to factories. Armory just started its +1. Siege mode on the way. He got a full scout of what's going on, so it's not like he's afraid that Reaver's about to hit, and he doesn't have an eBay, but he might just make one relatively soon to be safe. We'll see. Doesn't feel like a game where Goliaths are going to be the best form of anti-air. 3rd factory coming up pretty quickly, which I know I made a big deal about that in the JYJ game, but that was a different opener. When you're going for the starport opener, this is a little bit more common to see the 3rd factory quickly. So Dragoons pushing through the mines right now. And he's got 2 Marines in the bunker. I think he's going to be fine here. It's kind of an interesting move, running up. He's targeting down some SCVs. He did have 6 goons, so he was able to one-shot those SCVs if microed correctly. And siege mode finishes up, and he will push him back. So that didn't really do all that much, but not a terrible idea. Sometimes that pays off a little bit more than what we saw. Okay, so 3rd factory is coming up. Finishes there. It's funny if he doesn't get a second add-on. Like, 1 factory add-on, 2 factory Vulture is not very common. Okay, yeah, second add-on. I was actually getting excited. I'm like, ooh, is he going to show me something here? Like, I mean, everyone's done it a little bit. Like, in a crazy, hectic game, it can be good, but it's like, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. The Dragoon count's getting too high. Like, just having a bunch of Vultures on the map doesn't do that much. You know, you can do the same with 2 or 3, and you'll see that's what he's doing. Like, you'll scout, throw a few mines down. Maybe they'll hop into a dropship at some point, whatever. Okay, so he finds where that dropship came from. No big surprise there. Adding a couple of gateways. His observer is scouting where all this is going down. Yeah, this has been a very good game from Rush so far. You can see he is down 20 supply despite killing all those probes. That's normal, though. Reaver coming out. I wonder if we're going to see once again from Paralyze into the 4th Nexus off of just the 4 gates, because he did this in a previous game a few days ago. And I find things like that very, very interesting. Now, all right, 3 Goliaths being made. So he's going up to the 4. He's getting range. So that's like a full anti-air contingent. Not really utilizing missile turrets, although he should make one here, and he should make one over here. Let me actually see. Is he doing that? Yeah, missile turret, missile turret. Okay, so you might wonder what's going on here, because you have 4 Goliaths with range. You have a scanner and stuff like that. You have some floating buildings and whatever. The reason you want missile turrets still on the edge of your base, because the Goliaths can only cover so much ground. So you kind of zone things out of the edge. Oh, wow. Just crushes that. I'm trying to teach things. Stop attacking. But yeah, you kind of zone things out of the edges, and the Goliaths cover the rest. So very, very normal play there. Okay, so... yeah. The Goliaths helping to absolutely crush through there. And... yeah, sorry about that. But, yeah, the Dragoons pulling back a little bit. We have a few Vultures out still scouting. Really great map activity here from Rush. He's kind of just repairing through everything. Oh, yeah, there's the command center. God, he's doing everything like a millisecond before I say it, because Rush is maybe the best Terran. Like, I think you still kind of have to give it to Light, but Rush is, like, right there, man. Like, this guy really, really knows what he's doing. He has put in the effort. He's got the talent. It's awesome to see. All right, so he is spreading out. He's going to siege up a little bit here, I think. I don't think we're going to see an actual attack. That would be kind of crazy. That's a more forward position than what I was expecting, but he actually has a good feel as to what's on the map right now, and, like, there's nothing really to be scared of as of yet. 3 bases fully mining with 63 probes. That 4th base going to be finishing. Zealot Leg's almost done. And he actually does start an attack. And again, I don't think he's going to go across the map with this. I think what he's doing is getting up here and bloodying the nose of Paralyze. He can chase these little groups. He sieges up a little bit. He has to be careful, though. You lose this, all this stuff comes out here, and you lose this, you're dead. Like, this game that's looked beautiful so far, right now, Rush is winning. No question in my mind. He's winning this game right now, but it's not enough that you can throw away a big army. That would be the blunder that turns it completely into Paralyze's favor. So, a couple more factories have come up. He's getting up to 7. Bringing these units back into a very defensive position. Dude, Rush is so good, man. I wish I could play like Rush. Jeez. Watching him play, even these little things he's doing, like the little Vulture movements he had, the fact that that army came up and tried to kill goons. He got like 2 goons only and then sieged and forced everything back. But look at this. He's got these forward mines. He's got a way more forward position than you normally see here. He kind of has advanced warning of everything coming in, just pulls back perfectly into a defensive position. Just fantastic, fantastic play here. That's really interesting, too, keeping those Goliaths up there. Okay, there's not that much anti-air here. So 4 shuttles diving in. Oh, he's having a hard time unloading. Does eventually get them unloaded, get some decent Psy Storms down, but the goons get absolutely plastered behind. Holy crap. Oh my god. With only 6 goons left, this is actually like something that I'm still definitely having some troubles with, that Scan told me about a long time ago. Like, one of the best ways to decide to attack is if they attack you, lose pretty much all their goons, and you still have tanks left, go. Because having to remake the goons are like an active unit that are trying to kite you back and slow you down. And if they don't have those, you can just kind of go up, because you can like basically fight endless zealots. It's the fact that goons are consistently putting damage in against you that's a problem. So he gets up here instantaneously. He pretty much transports across the map just so fast, man. It's crazy how quickly he covered that ground. And now he is on top of everything. A decent Psy Storm comes up, but Paralyze's army absolutely melting. Paralyze is taking another base down here. God, Rush's TVP, Rush on point TVP is unbelievable. I think his best TVPs look better than anyone else's. Just ridiculous. Okay, some storm drop / flank coming out. Rush microing very well, pushing a bunch of units forward here, getting into this natural, screwing up the rally points as well. Still trying to break through. Not going to happen. GG. That was just art. That was beautiful from Rush. That was cross-spawn Nexus first. God, you know, getting the 2 extra Vultures in the natural, I think, made a huge, huge difference, thinking back on the game. But just a beautifully played game by Rush. He's such a strong player, guys. He's just... It's so impressive. Look at that. 3rd Nexus, 545. Drop right thereafter. 2 Vultures running up for those extra kills. 33 to 40. Works into his production heavily. Kind of just defends everything. There's actually one part I wanted to look at here. Okay, so this part right here, I think this is a very important aspect. He picked these up. I think he just drops them right here. Oh, he flies them over. That's what happened. Okay, that wasn't it. It was a different set of vultures. I thought it was that set. Because, like, everything here is like, okay, understood, looks good, right? Like, he's playing a very strong game. Still very strong, very strong, very strong. But there's, like, a little bit extra that he does here coming up. Okay, so obviously this was a good hold. That was a little bit overextension. Gets rid of the observer. I think it's maybe these 3 vultures. Hold on. Okay, runs these up and around. So see this? He's got these 4 mines here. He's got 1 mine here. He runs these around, lays a few mines. Okay. The Dragoons pull way back. He lays some here. He sees what reinforcements are coming up, right? And he basically knows what's at him and what's not at him because they're chasing these. I really think that other than obviously the 2 vultures that ran in here and got the extra probe kills while he did the drop, because that was like extra that you don't count on, I think these 3 vultures made a huge difference. Now watch this. This is like where you have a real master. He's killing a few extra probes. Kind of keeping him back a little bit more defensively. He got those mines out. He knows that the Dragoons moved back. They just cleared these mines here. Knowing where the units are here, being able to move out, utilizing the scans to kill an observer, as opposed to scanning where your opponent's Dragoons are, that type of thing. Look at that. He scanned that. Try to trap those. Ooh. Art. Just beautiful. Look at these numbers. Playing against cross-spawn Nexus first, these are beautiful numbers for Terran. 62 to 64. 124, 154. Really good numbers. And he pulls this back just at the right time. Look at that. Pulls that back before he gets into position. Beautiful siege. It's kind of a forward position, too. It's not an afraid position. Guys, when I play, my tanks are more in this arc rather than straight. They're a little bit more defensive. This is awesome. These are a little bit further forward. He didn't bother a deeper wall. Such just a ridiculous understanding. So dialed in. Damn. GG.